I think one of the hallmarks of American experience really is the time and resources we put into crafting these in-depth presidential biographies. We're up to somewhere north of a dozen. Each and every one, I think, has contributed an understanding to what is arguably the most important office, at least in the country, and often sometimes the most important person in the country. We devote time and resources to go behind the superficial, to really go in depth and look. We try to look at a presidency and a president from really at two levels. We try to look at them as a public figure, look at their policy, look at their rise through the political ranks, their campaigns, and then what they did or did not accomplish as presidents. But we also try to look at them on the private level as people.
I'm Barrett Goodman. I'm the director, producer, and writer of Clinton. Clinton is a 4-hour documentary about the president, his life, his times. It will cover his entire life from birth to the last day of his presidency. He is the most interesting president of our time. He is a mass of contradictions. He's a person of great, inspiring vision and, of course, soaring intelligence. And he's also done some of the dumbest things any president's ever done.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
I'm like a lot of people, I think, who thought they remembered the Clinton presidency, and what we really remember, of course, are fragments of pieces of stories. And as you burrow in and begin to understand the full story, the depth and nuance comes out, and the remarkable contradictions of this person. We're trying to understand why he's so divisive. What is it about this guy that brings out these contradictory emotions in people? For anyone to try to understand what's going on now, they must understand what happened with Bill Clinton's presidency. The partisanship, the poisonous, toxic atmosphere in Washington, the dynamic of scandal in the media, a 24-hour news cycle, all of that had its origins in Bill Clinton's day. There is no one truth. There's only points of view on what happened. And as an historian, you're trying to understand the context, which leads people to believe what they believe. The man is like a kaleidoscope where you turn, and every time you turn a little bit and look at him from a slightly different perspective, everything changes.
He ricochets between brilliant achievement and these valleys of personal turmoil and scandal that immediately follow. And it's this up and down and up and down. And that's what we've tried to get a handle on in this film.